Kakadosh Boker or Mishna Yomi, Masechet Metzia Perek Daled, the fourth chapter, Mishnah Gimel and Daled. Okay, so the rest of this Perek is going to be speaking about Ona'ah. Ona'ah is like price fraud, which means that you're overcharging. Okay, you're overcharging prices. So Ona'ah, Arba Kesef Mesrim, Arba Kesef Lesela. So the amount of considered of Ona'ah is 4 silvers ma'ah for something when the sela is worth 24 silver ma'az. Okay, so there's going to be 6 ma'ah in a dinar and 4 dinar in a sela. So the Mishnah could have just said 4 ma'ah for a sela, but the worth of the ma'ah and the sela of the times changes. So because of that, they actually said it. So shtut la mekach. There's going to be 1/6 of the purchase. If it's 1/24th, it's going to be 1/6. He says he's 4 of 24, right? So he says 1/6, right? Which is again 16.666666%. Okay. Ad mataye mutal lachzid. Until when is it permitted to give back the object? Meaning, I already came and I overcharged you. Until when am I allowed to give it back? So he says, until when you could show it to a handyman, meaning to a guy that understands, or to your family member, and they're going to tell you, kama shilamta? Well, how much did you pay? You were ripped off. That's the time. He says, bitarfon paskin and lod, how now shmona kesef letzela shlish lemeker. It's a third, right? It's a third of the purchase price. So they were very happy. Tachshov, I'm going to tell you now that you could overcharge until 33% in com a 6, which is 16.666%. Tachshov, ani yachol lekachat harbe yoter. So Amar lahem, he told them, kol hayom mutar lachzir, but the entire day you're allowed to give it back. זאת אומרת, הוא עשה את זה יותר כסף, אבל הוא אמר שכל היום מותר להם לחזור על המקח. The entire day they're allowed to retract, right? So he says, אמרו לו, יניח לנו רבי טרפון ממקומנו וחזרו לדברי חכמים. He says, you know what, leave Rabbi Tarfon, let's go back to the Chachamim. Because even though he was more lenient that the ona'ah was a higher price, but since they said that you have all day to give it back, it caused them a lot of losses. Because now they realize, listen, but the entire time, but the entire day they're going to come and they're going to. Now comes Mishnah Daled. You know, ona'ah works both ways around. For the seller or for the buyer. For both ways. For example, I was going to sell you the phone. Now, I didn't realize that was the only phone. That was worth, I don't know how much. Now, you came to me and you said, you know what, I want that phone. Can you just sell it? Yeah, fine. That means I undersold it. So there's ona'ah going backwards as well. I mean, the ona'ah works on both sides of the table. Okay? Just like there's ona'ah for a regular person, so too is a tradesman. Also, the merchant is also going to be ona'ah. Rabbi Yehuda says, no, en ona'ah letagar. There's no ona'ah for a tagar, but he knows the market value. So therefore, if he sold it for you for less, he forgave it. He says the person upon the ona'ah was imposed on, he has the upper hands. If he wants, he can just tell him, give me back the money. Or tell him or give me back the amount that you cheated me. Meaning that he could basically keep the product and tell you, give me back the money. So תשאיר את זה אצלי, תביא לי רק את הכסף. או יכול להגיד, קח את זה בחזרה. תביא לי את כל הכסף בחזרה. Right? He's got the upper hand. Okay?